Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117 here to bring you another Company of Heroes 2 commentary. This time it's a 4v4, I'm playing as the Soviets, and on my team is Cashfire, myself, Brightside, and Tata Pedro. The enemy team, Tosaki, Rooster, Computer Standard, and Sergio, and no, that is not an AI. Besides, AIs are hard, and it would say something different. That is a normal playing person. You can look up the guy's Steam account. Anyway, let's get started. We are playing on the new map. I love this map so much. So, I know the last game I put up was I believe a German victory on this map. Well, this is going to be a Soviet game on this map. Well, anyway, so because of the new update, I thought I'd change my strategy. Usually I go conscripts. Man, this is starting off really well. Conscripts. Well, I'm sort of doing that, but I also built the special rifle command to assist, because I'm going to go get the scout car. Because it's so cheap, it is now really effective at taking out infantry. And the enemy team, they're currently doing the same thing what I normally do with the Germans. They're building their infantry company. I think all of them built it. Yep, all of them built it for MGs, except for this guy. He thought about doing something else and then started building it. Anyway, it's weird. I wonder why they don't pop up the chat on the side. I pretty much wish my team good luck. All my guys were playing. They were really awesome. So if you guys are looking for really awesome Company of Hero 2 players, these Soviet players and the German players were both really awesome at their tactics. So just take it for just take my word for it, and you'll see their tactics. This was an intense game. I'm recording this right after this game simply because it was extremely intense. This was even though the score might say otherwise, this was a game about, like, we were on the breaking point about 6-7 times. But anyway, so we kind of rushed for the stars, which, you know, is something you do. I tried to rush for this one, as you can see. I mean, the German players took a lot of time, but again, they have better equipment now. And they're also resupplying. So it was like a slow impending tide, while the Russians are fast and trying to capture as much to slow them down. This guy, Cashfire, doing a great job putting up some defenses. They have an MO, so he rushes for heavy cover. Very smart move. That way he can continue the fight without being, suppressed. Green comes around, Brightside comes around. There's a flame grenade on him. Excellent tactic. Again, with the update, these guys are definitely better in the building, but since, I hate this, but since, of course, conscripts were able to flank them, the MG was pretty much useless. I hate that when it gets out, it wants to set it back down, and then he grabs the MG. That is a great tactic. Well, over here on my side, they have an MG in this building, and it's hard to flank, so I put these guys in heavy cover. Unfortunately, they get engineers close up. I also have conscripts coming in to support. Down here, I sent my MG to come help them. Help them where it seemed like most of their troops were coming. Pretty much, I own these poor engineers, which is, pretty sad for them. They didn't even finish this. So we're looking here. They have this MG in the building. I have my own 50 cal machine gun. I'm firing back at them. Anyway, I realized that my thing is about to die. Want to point out, so I hit overdrive on it and just back it out. Pull it right out of range, and so I can get this thing alive. That's a great ability. Barely alive, send it back, and the fight continues. So anyway, let me get an awesome shot. I try to get the best shots possible, and interesting locations. Well, as you can see here, we are holding them, and now they are on the retreat. In the middle here, they are capturing this point, so they are doing a really good job. They bring up 2 mortars, which is going to really start pounding us, and I, again, did not take out the MG. Right here, I put up some guys to just keep them back. Right now, as you can see, they can't really see me, so I keep them just out of range of the MG. I thought I could move around here, but they had this other MG plus a mortar. As soon as I heard the mortar go off, I'm like, nope, I'm out. Tell my engineers, give them a flamethrower and start healing my truck. They keep saying, start taking this point. I'm telling them that there's 2 MGs. I need to get some mortars and stuff like that to come help me. Otherwise, I can't go through. Like, I hate people who are like, oh, charge this point. Well, sometimes you can't. But look at this. This is a great team tactic. All the guys are working. They're surrounding this building, putting flame grenades, burning the infantry out. Unfortunately, the German players are putting up nice little MG defenses and sniper support, so they can't bust through that. So right now we use a lot of flanking tactics, while the Germans are now pretty much have their entire area secured. There's no more flanking them, and as you can see, the Russian counterattack in the German area, the German counterattack against the Soviets kind of won. So anyway, let's get off that. As you can see, the Germans are now pushing their territory. We are holding them here, but of course that's a sniper, so that sniper can easily take out that MG nest. So yeah, it's gonna get interesting very fast. Some more guys here. They tried to flank and do a Molotov grenade, which is something you should definitely do. Infantry are definitely weaker, so Molotov can kill an MG faster. But as you can see here, he's using tactics. He's going around. He's not going straight at them. And he's using heavy cover, so he can use the sides here, which are pretty much stone, to do a nice job. Down here, Orange is doing a great job. He's putting up bunkers to support his guys in case they do get injured. Really smart tactic. That way he doesn't have to retreat, because as you can see here, he's all the way over here. It's a long trek. I put my thing here, send my guys around, try to flank him. Anyway, they bring up the dreaded scout car, and this scout car, because of the update, has gotten a power boost. Yeah. The nice thing is, I did start putting mines. Where did I put? On my side at least, I started putting mines everywhere. So at least if they came at me, it would, you know, hurt them a bit. So I tell my scout car to start taking out these Grenadiers. Well, how many kills I got so far? Just 5 kills. But still, gonna just murder them. Oh, and that was poor sight because he had to waste that MG42, which I can't pick up for some reason. Anyway, as you can see here, we keep trying to attack, but unfortunately they keep pushing us back. We did manage to kill that thing, so you know, that's always a positive. Back here, Yellow is bringing up more conscripts. Here, let's see what everyone has. Myself, I have, Bright Side has Soviet reserves, so he's more conscripts and light infantry guy. Pedro, shock rifles, so similar to what I have the same thing. And, wow, shock reserve, okay. So, pretty much, anti-infantry is our key offensive. The enemy team, they have the light war doctrine, which is great for allowing the Tiger. The elite troop doctrines, yes, there's a Tiger Ace in this map, and it was a pain in the ass. Oh wow, 2 Tiger Aces, okay. And Sergio has picked nothing, okay. So dealing with supplies, if we can pull that up, where was that? Oh, I'll pull that up in a sec. Show resources, there we go. Here, let's put that back down. Pretty much resource-wise, we're doing really good with munitions, but we're about tied. I mean, we have a slightly more than they do. Okay, now they don't. Now we don't. Now it's pretty much dead even down the sides. So as you can see, it's a pretty even fight. Oh wow, that was scary. Okay. As you can see here, I am healing my guys. Yeah, I asked this guy. I said I couldn't take that point. So Blue is like, all right, I'll help you. Pedro's gonna send massive infantry charge. Here, let's go over to this battle. Oh my lord. So Relic wanted to, with this update, bring more infantry battles. They succeeded. There's more infantry battles in this after this update. After I just saw that, I'm just like, oh my lord. Anyway. The conscripts are holding out, but of course, because of the MG and the sniper, they're just being picked apart. Although, oh no, great Molotov, gonna take out that MG. The conscripts are gonna move up. Let's hit the mortar squad. Nice, very nice, good tactic. But again, now he has nothing to take it, because now, you know, his troops are here. He's gonna retreat those, but still. Scout car is making a counter, trying to take out the MG, and it pretty much does so really well. And over here, I tell my guy to move in, help take these guys out. His conscripts are moving in with shock troops. Shock troops aren't as powerful as they used to be. I think they had 1.2 armor, and now they have 1.5. So it's like they're, again, 25% less powerful, but still they're really powerful close range. note to self, just note, conscripts can now, or like long-range rifles can now take these guys out. Again, they're effective closer and not really far away. I tell this guy to take out this MG. That's my goal, and then I'm gonna leave. I didn't see this guy with that, so I was just like, I didn't think he would have those. So I was just like, God damn it. Luckily, I have my own mortar, which is pounding them, and I should be no, okay. I have my own guys placing mines. That way, in case they do send an armored tank, I will be fine. But luckily, oh wow, okay. Yeah, luckily, no. Is there any? Not really.
Feel gun firing on us.
They're mainly focusing on infantry the first few minutes of the game. I wouldn't blame them. So I tell these guys here to try to capture the point, and I believe they are going to. Yes, I thought I did. My mortar's still hurting them, which is great. Unfortunately, they do send these guys in close range. My conscripts are right now trying to take this center point, which they are, and they're also going to be moving up. So this scout car can't be everywhere, and luckily, my grenade knocks out the engine, so it stays back. Hopefully these guys can catch up. Come on, run! Run! Nope, nope, he didn't get it. Have my guys here take out this center point so we can move up. Again, if you can't win here, focus somewhere else. So I take out this key point. And then what I'm going to do is send my conscripts back behind their lines to knock out their fuel points and resources. That way, Orange over here has to withdraw his forces, which will allow us to push up. And as you can see right now, they have a large clump of units. But we don't exactly have that many clumped up anywhere or one single spot. So right now, if we can divert the... Yeah, look at this guy. He has one. He's barely alive. This guy should have retreated. But we're poorly outmanned on the front lines, and we definitely need to bring in more reinforcements. Now, what this is doing, if I double-check the enemy team, is... Let's see, who is... Okay. Yeah, they... Oh, wow, what's this guy working on? Maybe he just lost a bunch of guys. Wow, yeah, this guy had a lot of shock troops.
What is it?
Which is a good thing and a bad thing. They're not really great against vehicles, but hey, they're great against infantry. So, cash fire. Look at all these. Conscripts with PPSA issues. That's what you're supposed to have. That will wipe out infantry. And they're good. Again, with that, plus the anti-tank grenade in the Molotov, really well. Plus they can heal. Let's see, what am I missing? I think I went over everyone. So anyway... Making myself a mechanized armor Campagna so I can bring out the heavy tanks, or the tank destroyers. I tell my guys here to fight, you know, and I do knock out their fuel, so that's a big plus for us, so that will decrease the amount of time increase the amount of time, my bad, until they can bring out a heavy vehicle. So if we go over here, sorry. Mr. Brightside's doing a great job, but as you can see here, they have way too much infantry, so he has to retreat. There's a point now where it's just like they have so much infantry that conscripts will not work anymore. They do have anti-tank guns, don't get me wrong, but look, I mean, it's not going to be that effective. And they keep spamming conscripts because of the simple fact that, as you can see here, conscripts are great, but they're still weak infantry. They're not the strongest infantry, so they're being taken out left and right. He's doing an excellent job keeping them in cover, and now he's bringing up this field gun to start bombing them from long range. A great thing. So, oh, they're finally retaking that fuel point, huh? But Red is definitely not giving this area up without a fight. But so am I. I got my mortar back up to full health. Precision strikes. I wish I could have done that. I mean, goddamn, I wish I could have known about, like, their guys still here, otherwise I would have done it. But they're still firing. Anyway, oh yeah, this guy got Katushka, you know, to remove them from their occupied space, because look, they're all clumped together. And I think he's going to do a great job. Oh wow. Oh, Jesus, yep. So I do get myself a tank, and I do move it up to help support. He brings up a bunch of shock troops. They do push up here. Luckily, I do have a bunch of guys here that can fire. And I thought about, oh my god, I have to move these guys. Well, his weapon did nothing. Then this weapon did a lot. I'm like, okay, and they just, wow, okay, weird. But then I'm like, what's with these guys? That's where the other guy is. I have no idea why the flamethrower guy is all the way back here, and then two guys are up front. Got me. Luckily, unfortunately, their mortar destroyed my little barbed wire trap. That way, they couldn't come up here. I bring up my tank. Yes, these guys have painter tracks, but shock troops will own these guys any day. They do, as you can see over here, they have a ton of guys preparing. They are pushing through, and we don't really have much to stop them. We have one field gun. So now is our chance to try to lighten their load, which is exactly what this Katusha is doing. It's bombing them to Kingdom Come. This guy has to retreat. Again, he has a field bunker, which is giving him tons of supplies, but you know. I tell this guy to fire long range. I tell this guy shot troops, get close to them. Just get close. And he's like, why? And I tell him, incendiary barrage. So that way, I can knock out their MG, their mortar, and also if they bring a guy out, it will instantly burn to death. Also destroy the bunker because, you know, it'll burn. So now they send these guys really close to attack this. I have my shock troops are, oh, those are my shock troops. Oh yeah, he sent it around. Anyway, so my shock troops are here. Capturing the point. I send these guys back to help this poor sucker. I think he's gonna die though. I tell him to run. Oh, it's abandoned. Oh, that's what... Okay. Yeah, he's still firing at that. I tell my conscripts to go fight it. My shock troops, I want to take this point and help them along. Over here, unfortunately, they're being attacked by two Tigers. Luckily, they have a T-34, but still, one T-34 is not going to hold out against all that. They did manage to take out one tank, which is great for them, but still... Wow, they've off-trooped it, and now it's about to die. That guy's on fire! Anyway, so they are retreating their forces back to their lines. Unfortunately, as you can see here, they have both points, and they're having a bit of a comeback. Brown is also reinforcing the right side, as orange troops did lose a lot. And as you can see, I did lose a lot of troops in that, and now barely have anything. So this wasn't a good time for us. We were just like, oh no, what do we do? I believe it's over here. Yep. A massive counterattack by who? I'm sorry. Let me look at this guy's name. Cashfire. Duh. My bad. Sorry, Cashfire. If you somehow watch this. That long-range AT is doing great. Knocking that guy out. It is... Guys are just I'm just... Yeah. I also bring in this to help with the attack, because I know that thing's barely alive, and if I can help them push up, that's even better. So, Cashfire is going to do a massive assault. They do have their own little Panzerwerfer here. Luckily, I am capturing these point. They do have these goddamn long range, what is it, the rifles plus the Panzer Strikes, which are really annoying. So anyway, I'll take it to the battle. Yellow is doing a massive counterattack. He does counter artillery barrage, so that way they can keep the point, which again makes him retreat, but all he does is move his troops to the side. So not really effective. They put an MG in this building, which is a great idea. It covers this entire area, and make sure that, you know, we can't capture it. Green is moving up a ton of forces to... Oh, look at all those PPSHs. Can't suppress them all. I tell this guy to fire long range, takes out that gun. I then tell him to hit the other... Try to hit the other one. So as you can see here, we are putting pressure on them. They're now having to move all their forces and AT guns and MGs up to try to hold us back. But what they are forgetting is A, the front armor of this can take a few hits of this. So what I'm trying to do is being able to see them. So I put on my view, and then with the view I realized that they're both together. So I called it incendiary bombing to burn the AT. With this, his AT is going to be cooked, And, yep, there goes one. And the other one barely survives. The MG is on fire. Oh, is he gonna die? No. Oh, he's so lucky. Look at that thing. One guy. And pretty much his entire offensive gets pushed behind. I tried to turn this guy to fight this thing, but unfortunately I knew pretty much with all that it was gonna die, so at least give another shot, not retreat. So unfortunately, yes, they do have a Panther, but hey, we still have, yeah, well, at least their Air Force is still grounded. And, oh, is that their plane? Oh, it was their, maybe it was. I think that's a plane part. I think the plane that came across here that bombed my guys were shot down and hit this building. If so, that's amazing. I have to keep an eye out for that. Anyway, what they are forgetting, though, is this Panther is forgetting is this guy has a ton of conscripts. And what does conscripts have? They have grenades. Anti-tank grenades, to be specific. So, yeah, sometimes you don't need the biggest tank. All you need is a ton of infantry, which is balanced. Oh, and then, of course, hit my mines. So, that thing is so close to dying. Bring another Su-85. Have my AT gun here. MG to hold this point. I believe they're going to kill this thing with another grenade. If they can. Come on. Anytime now. Alright, they knocked out its gun, so at least they, you know, that thing is, I mean, that thing is just like, oh. Do a fire grenade on this, another Panther comes up. That's a bad sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my MG here, but I'm going to move this guy to flank and hit this from the side. And I'm also going to move this guy up to keep the Katyusha safe. On this side, the red is pushing up. We're keeping them on their side of the, I don't want to say the river, but I guess this little bridge. We're keeping them on their side. At least so that way we control the major point. I think. Star, yeah. But as you can see here, they have a ton of tanks here and a Panzerwerfer, so our Air Force is fried. But we don't really have any planes to call on, so, you know, it's not really worth it. So as you can see here, moving this guy up to counter. I see these guys, I'm like, oh no. So I move my conscripts up. Tell this guy to flank, and this is going to be like my big break. I have to take out that thing. Otherwise, he's going to crack all this guy's forces. So I move up this. He does not see him. I come from behind. Yep, I come from behind. I don't care if that joke means something to you or not, but, or that phrase means something, but I'm going to take out this guy's rear armor from behind and blow up this Panther. And this Katyusha strike is going to hit just in front of me, pushing them all back. Now what's going to happen is, unfortunately, my guy, his engine was damaged during that fight because of the Panzerschrecks. So I'm going to try to turn this guy around. It's going to be really slow, but this guy's Panzerschreck is going to come up, or Panzerwerfer. Is it Panzerwerfer? No, Flak Panzer. What am I saying? God damn. Flak Panzer is going to try to flank me. My AT is still going to hit them. It hits his rear armor, I think, and then this guy can aim from the side. Yeah, they call it. And then, of course, one final shot from this guy's Su-85, and it just knocks him out. Oh, well, they have a ton of troops right here. Sucks for him. We push back, take this point. It's great. I move up my MG to help secure that. Here's his own flamethrower tank and an IS-2. That's right, we have an IS-2 on the field of play to help us out. However, they have a goddamn Tiger Ace. So it's going to be a Tiger Ace versus an Su-85. Oh, who's going to win? Anyway, we start bombing them, but they move. Look how fast this thing is moving. It's just blitzing across the battlefield. Try to make up for lost time. Right now, I'm back at HQ trying to heal up some of my guys. And I'm taking this guy back, so my AT is right now out of action. The Su-85 gets flanked by the Tiger. It's taking heavy damage. I throw an anti-tank grenade, which does absolutely nothing, as you know. So he retreats and he retreats, but out of that fight, the SU took way more. I'm sorry, the SU. The IS-2. I'm sorry. The IS-2 took way more damage. However, we have two Su-85s are coming around to hit it, which is going to do. And of course, two tanks are better than one. Don't care how heavily armed this tank is. And it's just going to keep hitting him, keep hurting him. Now, he does smoke and then call in this strike on the tanks. But this guy's Su-85 comes in to help. So because I see this, I'm like, alright, gotta help. So I move in my tank to help assist. Unfortunately, they bring in this Tiger. But luckily, this guy's tank is still there trying to hit him. His tank does retreat out of bounds. I try to turn my tank around. What he is forgetting, though, is this SU is still in play. And I think it's going to fire a pop shot. Oh, no. It's just barely out of range. Didn't have enough time to fire. I tell my guy, like, retreat, get out of there. But, of course, his tank's blocking the way. And they retreat their tanks to fight another day. They have another Panther here helping. We call him another strike. A flame strike to keep their infantry back. And this guy is attacking with shock troops. However, shock troops can't do anything to an armored vehicle. Luckily, yellow and bright side and Cashfire are doing heavy damage to this Red's offensive. He might have a Tiger, but unfortunately, what he does not have is superior forces. So they're going to be taken out by. Yeah. Oh wow, that was a nice shot. Just long range fire. But he just, you know, brings in a Panzer IV to take its place. In the middle, we really don't have that much, so they send in a Panther, just cut right through. Smart tactic. Anyway, they move our force here. I try to retreat this. I see this here, and I try to alert the guy, hey, fall back. I try to hit the Panther with a T-grenade to stop it, but unfortunately, that's not going to work. I told this guy to try to move in, help him, but yeah, it's going to be too little, too late. I do lose my AT. I was so sad about that. So anyway, he tries to do smoke, which is great, but the tanks are not in front of him, they're behind him, so he just backed up right into our line of sight. Well, mostly. And then the Panzer strikes come in and just blow me to Kingdom Come. So I send these guys in, try to, you know, help. But right now, as you can see, I'm really low on forces. It's a major tank fight going on, ladies and gentlemen. The IS-2 is fighting the Tiger Ace, and it is losing. This is a flame tank. It can't deal with armor, although it is killing the infantry really well. And the IS-2 loses in this fight. But again, it was double teamed, and this tank was not equipped to fight another tank, and it's just gonna die. Yellow is doing a great job. However, they have another Tiger and the Panzer IV. With this Panzerwerfer, which is going to just start bombing his troops. So yes, he might have superior forces. I mean, a lot more forces. But it's still a Tiger, which is going to take out many more AT grenades than he can probably muster. So they finally capture this point, and we're just like, oh no. So I bring in another Tiger, send these guys to the front lines, try to see what I can do. And I know they have this Panther there, so it's just like, oh no. They have a lot of AT and stuff over here to hold back these tanks, so at least we know we can hold this point. My problem is, if they push with all this armor and explosives through the middle, we could be in for some serious trouble. Alright, so let's look at, point 1. Oh, my AT! Okay, so, oh yeah, this. So anyway, they have this IS-2, he brought in another one, to help assist in the center. Assist, never mind assist, he's just made the main drive. So the IS-2 is then fighting this thing, it retreats, the Panzerwerfers are firing over here. But anyway, so I'm just like, shoot this! Shoot this! So I fire, and then my IS-2 comes, Su-85 comes in, also assist, with my AT. And we're just gonna try to triple team this tank. Now, the IS-2 is so busy trying to, the Tiger Ace is so busy trying to take out this tank, it forgets about my guys. So it's gonna retreat and be like, oh no, it bounces, I'm just like, I gotta take this thing out. I put on zoom with this, and luckily I don't need it because the AT takes it out. That is a great shot. And then of course green moves in. It's like an end of a boss battle. Then the reinforcements arrive right as the tank dies to secure the area. One of the memorable moments in Company of Heroes 2. Now, we're bringing in another SU-85 with my SU-85. I'm sending this thing back to go heal. Put up some forces here in case they can't attack. Oh, that poor SU-85. Put up some guys here in case they do an infantry charge. That we keep them back. We have this point secured now. These guys are now going to have to fall back because of our incoming push. Although this side, as you can see here, they have two, a Tiger and a Panzer IV to hold this area. And although we have some AT, a proper management skills on their side could be very deadly for us. But we're getting close to the end of this game, as they need to capture another point and fast. So Red makes a very hasty charge. As soon as I see this charge, I put down this incendiary barrage. That way they couldn't send infantry across very easily. I bring up my own MG to help assist this guy's attack. I'm sorry, Pedro's attack. They're going to completely flank these poor engineers. And with my guys suppressing them, it's just going to be a very, very bad fight. Down here, of course, there's enough AT and whatnot that his Panzer IV got smashed, and his Tiger is now in a full retreat. Here, they try to send forces in, although as you can see, enough PPHs against their guys, it's going to be done. The fight's just going to be over pretty quickly. But as you can see here, oh wait, oh cool. Oh man, those poor guys. Moving up my tanks to help assist. Yellow is putting everything he can to hold this point, and they're trying to cap this point. So again, more Panthers, a goddamn, yeah, that thing. Don't know why they brought that, maybe it was just like a final push. I bring another incineration barrage to kill a lot of their infantry, that way they can't take it. And this game is pretty much over. Oh, that was a nice AT hit. They bring another Panther over here. Bunch of guys. I don't see why they didn't shoot his guys up. They could have easily tried to make a push. But, versing an IS-2, they are not going to get very far. Anyway, that is the game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought that was a pretty maybe but hey, playing it was because I didn't expect to fight a Tiger Ace and on the Soviet side. As people say, the Soviet side is woefully undermanned and underpowered. So, compared to the German side. Soviet side versus German. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway. Oh, that is a great shot to end it on. Just like the two rivals, a Tiger and an IS-2. Just looking head to head against each other. Even their guns are pointed next to each other. That is pretty funny. Can I get a... Yeah, that is pretty funny. I can't use it as a tag, of course, because, you know. But, hey. Actually, I could probably use it as a tag. Huh. That's really interesting. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, that's pretty much the game. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. But then I noticed this tank group. And I was just like, oh no. Oh yeah, they died. Or, I think they died. Oh, yeah. So this entire time I put mines just to like give them hell. So that way if they come down this way, if you look at all that, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna have some issues. But as you can see, they are pressing in, and they're going to try to assault this area. And to be fair, we don't have that substantial AT, so, you know,